Here we go again. Sometimes in life, we must, not sometimes, all the times, but sometimes we really have to be patient in life. And like they say, patience is a virtue. Rightly so. The reason is, sometimes in life we want certain things to happen, and we want it to happen really fast because we think we don't have time left. Like I often think that I don't have enough time left in life. Life is Ronak. But every time I drive on the highways of Europe or Belgium or something, coming from India that I am coming from, when I was young, I really wanted to drive a two-wheeler. It was a trend back then to as a student to drive a two-wheeler. But I had a cycle, and I kept on dreaming. Kids my age were driving a two-wheeler, a kinetic it was called, while I was on a cycle, just a bicycle. And I had to wait a couple of more years before I could even get the opportunity to drive one, to drive one to school. Now, fast forward a few years, now I am in my 20s. Already I want to be driving a car. But learning to drive a manual car on the roads of India, hats off to everybody who drives in India. I tried my best to drive a manual car in Mumbai. I learned, but I was scared. I couldn't get rid of the fear. And so I stopped. I never really got the car, and I never really drove on the streets of Mumbai. And I would always look in admiration with all those who can drive. Fast forward a few years, I'm in Belgium. I'm in Antwerp. Now it is time. I'm already old enough, and I should have learned to drive. But here, the scenario is different. Here you must give a test. You must pass the theory exams. You must then make sure you've given the exam we speak English, but it's the exam is in Dutch. So it was a challenge to overcome all those obstacles and pass the theory. It's like a big miracle. As those who've passed the theory, and coming back. The point I'm trying to make is I passed. I got my license. The point I'm trying to make is immediately I was blessed by the universe. I waited. I was almost 25 before I started driving, which is quite old. The first car I was blessed to have started driving was a Mercedes. Mercedes on the roads of Europe. This is the how do I say? In India they say sabar ka phal meetha hota hai, meaning it's the patience, the fruits of waiting is patience, something on those lines. So I waited while everybody around me was driving, and I was like, is there something wrong with me? So what the point I'm trying to make is, sometimes in life you get it at a later stage. What you're asking for, you get it at a later stage, and we're wondering why. We start to doubt ourselves. How come? Is there something wrong? I'm saying trust. You know why? Because universe, higher self, whatever you want to call it, the higher forces, they know what you want, but they also want to give you the best, and they know what you're capable of, or they know something in you knows what you. It's like having the best and having it all. Like you have the best of the car. Coming to the car example, you have the best of the car. You have the best of the roads. You have the best of the reasons to drive. You have the best of the music. You have the best of the weather. It's all these conditions come together to create this one scenario where you get to experience this amazing feeling or this experience of driving. Because a lot of people, we want to drive. There's something but we don't want to be frustrated drivers. We don't want to be stuck in traffic. We don't want to be, we want those amazing cars, this amazing reasons to drive, the best roads, stuff like that. So for all the conditions to come together alive, we need to be patient. Are we willing to be patient? Is the lesson that I learned when it comes to driving. Now it's tough because there are a lot of things that I'm waiting for in life, but I've learned that here I was asking God that yes, please let me drive on the streets of Mumbai. A small car is good enough, but little did I know that he was asking me to patiently wait. Your time will come when you will get the best of the car on the best of the roads, and it will be a wonderful experience for you. So for that experience to come into your reality, why don't you just be patient? Is the lesson here. If I'm to sum it up, this once again long drive thoughts that I'm getting, but sometimes you have to wait lifetimes. Sometimes you have to wait lifetimes for this particular experience. And I am sure I must have waited a long time for me to get this, all these conditions to be able to have this experience in life, because I consider myself lucky, I consider myself blessed, and I am sure that I have waited long to be able to receive this an experience at this point on my timeline. And the same way apply this to you in your life, where we all dream of big cars, we all dream of these amazing cars to drive, but what's the point if you don't have the right roads? What's the point if you don't have the right conditions? So sometimes to have it all, we must be patient. To have it all, like you don't want even one particular thing to be missing, right? You want the right weather conditions, you want the right roads, you want the right rules and regulations, you want to be driving confidently, you want to have the right car. There's so many aspects to it, and for all of it to come together in your life experience as a reality, and continuously make it happen, that it becomes your living reality, at least for a few moments of your life, or a few years of your life. Patience and trust, and how do I say this? Sometimes it may come to you in the next life. Only God knows how many lifetimes I must have waited to have this opportunity at this time. So what you have, let's make the most of it, knowing that trust, knowing that the best will come to me at the right time, when I am ready, when all the conditions all the conditions will come alive for me. You know what I mean? I hope you got something of value to you, but I'm gonna stop here.